And welcome back inside the Sioux Falls Arena. It is a packed house as we get set for the opening tip. SDSU at Oakland. Megan Vogel, you played in some big games, some postseason games. What would you tell these players? What advice would you give them on the precipice of this huge game?
It's pretty simple. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Here we go. Your three officials for this Summit League Championship game. Cameron Inouye, Randy Campbell, and Marvin Sykes. SDSU all whites, blue numbers and lettering, yellow outline and trim. Oakland in all black with white numbering and lettering, gold outline and gold trim. Jen Warkentine will tip for SDSU, and she will do so against Brittany Carnego for Oakland. Carnego at 6'3", Warkentine at 6 foot. And here we go, the 2009 Summit League Championship, the matchup we've all been waiting to see, and we are ready to go. Warkentine against Carnego. Nearly 5,000, over 5,000 on hand at the Sioux Falls Arena. The tip won by Oakland. Let's have some fun, folks. Charisse Calhoun, the freshman point guard from Toledo, Ohio, brings it across. Top of the key to Jessica Pike, first team All-Summit League pick. Carnego up top, pass left side behind Jeltima into the SDSU bench. Oakland turns it over 12 seconds in. And it will be loud here at the Sioux Falls Arena. It's cold outside, and we hope you're snuggled up nice and warm, enjoying our broadcast wherever you might be. Warkentine, right wing Kenny Korneman, second team all-conference pick. Top of the key, Maria Bover. Left wing Warkentine fakes the three. She'll drive to the baseline, pick up her dribble. Up top, Rotordu cast a three. It's off the mark. Offensive rebound, Korneman. Back out to Warkentine, a head fake. She'll drive the lane. Floater is good.
That's exactly what the Jacks need. They need Jen to start out well, because if Jen starts well, everybody will start well.
Oakland basketball, Jessica Pike has it left wing. Up top, Brittany Carnego against Warkentine. Left wing Calhoun inside to Pike, whose layup is good. Jessica Pike at 15 points per game. First team all-conference pick. We're tied at 2. Korneman the other way drives in through 2 defenders. Left the layup short, but she does draw a foul.
Boy, this pace sure gives an illusion as to what it's going to be like the whole game. I hope it's this fast pace.
You and I are going to have trouble keeping our voices if that's the case. The foul is called on April Kidd, her first. That will send Kenny Korneman to the free throw line to shoot 2, a 69% free throw shooter on the season. And the first of 2 for Korneman on the way, and good. And the Jacks lead 3-2. It is very loud. We will try to have our mics to the point where you can hear enough of the crowd to still hear us. But if it occasionally gets too loud, bear with us. Second free throw around and out for Korneman. Rebound to Oakland and April Kidd. Front court to Jessica Pike. Top of the key, Kidd lobs inside for Carnego over Warkentine. Blocked it. Jeltima got it back. Warkentine blocks another. Bover gets the rebound. Michelson, front court for SDSU, right wing. Boy, has she played well in this tournament. Up top, Kristen Rodert, guarded by April Kidd. Left of the key, Korneman, inside to Warkentine. Through 2 defenders, bounce pass to Bover. Stripped out of bounds by Oakland. And it was touched last by, it appeared to be Calhoun. Yes, she knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, you can really tell Oakland is their primary goal is to take away one player, Jen Warkentine.
Macy Michelson gets it into Rodert right side, who's blocked on the way up. Kidd stripped it, and she comes up with it. Kidd will drive all the way in, right baseline Jeltima, right wing Pike for an open 3, which is good. Nothing but net for Jessica Pike. She has all 5 Oakland points, and the Golden Grizz lead 5-3 with 18:21 left in the first. Michelson up top, Kristen Rodert, lob inside for Bover, layup over Carnego, blocked and a foul. Brittany Carnego's first.
No, that's a great look. I think the Jacks have to go inside. Right now in a conference tournament, nerves are shaking. You're probably not going to hit your first couple threes. Therefore, get the ball inside, get comfortable, and then spread your offense out. Then start shooting the ball from the outside.
Well, Carnego guarding Bover is a pretty even matchup, but that leaves nobody really capable of guarding Jen Warkentine for Oakland as Bover makes the first free throw.
Exactly. You have to decide who are you going to put Carnego on, Bover or Warkentine. Either of those two, whoever you decide, get the ball to the other one. No one on Oakland can guard either of those players.
Bover makes both free throws, only a 65% shooter coming into today, and we are a 5-5 tie with 18:11 left in the first half. Pike, left side with it, Carnego, back to Pike, left side of the lane, spin move up over Korneman, the layup won't go, rebound Kristen Rodert. Rodert will bring it across. The scoreboard now finally says 5-5. Kidd, a steal in the backcourt. She'll drive in, lay it up off the window, short, no good, and the rebound to Warkentine. Kidd, 12th in the nation in steals. She has 99 on the year. She picked up number 100, but couldn't convert the easy layup. Michelson nearly stripped by Kidd. She retrieves it. Her pass tipped by Pike. She gets the steal. It's 3-on-1. Pike right wing for three, and she's got another.
And she's feeling it tonight. You know, she looked confident in that first three, but she looked really confident in that second.
Pike with all eight. The Golden Grizzlies lead 8-5. 17:30 left first half. Jen Warkentine up top, guarded by Jeltima. Yet to dribble. Bounce pass left wing, nearly taken away, and a foul. It's Kidd, and it's her second. April Kidd, who, again, such a talented point guard, picks up 2 in the first 2 minutes and 38 seconds. That's a big loss for Becky Francis as she has to go to her bench. Anna Petrito comes in, and so does Hannah Rising.
Yeah, you know, Kidd is like we said, the X factor for Oakland. If she gets that second foul, which she did, it takes a lot away from Oakland's offense and defense especially.
Warkentine comes out. Stacey Oistad is in. Ashley Muckiner also comes in for Michelson. Cornerman will drive the right baseline. Back out right wing, Maria Bolver. Bolver, pass up top to Roeder, who will fake a drive one way, went the other, and traveled as she shuffled her feet with 17:11 left first half.
I think Roeder just got a little bit out of control there. You know, she's young, she's got some nerves, and that's all right. At least she's being aggressive.
8-5 Oakland. We are just about 3 minutes in. Summit League Championship. Great to have you with us from Sioux Falls. Calhoun's pass to Jeltima, taken away by Stacey Oistad. Oakland turnover number 2. Oistad front court, left wing to Cornerman. She's guarded by Hannah Rising. She'll drive her all the way in, spin, and travels. So Cornerman turns it over, 4th TO against South Dakota State.
It really doesn't surprise me to see some turnovers in a game like this. Both teams, you're going to have some nerves, but you like to see both teams being aggressive.
Oakland 26-5. They've won 10 straight. The Jacks are 30-2, riding a 16-game winning streak. Jeltima up top, Anna Petrito. Bover tipped it away. Petrito gets it back between the circles. She'll drive the right side of the lane, dishes off to Jeltima, whose 14-foot right side baseline jumper won't fall. Muckiner in the rebound in the middle of the lane. Ashley Muckiner brings it across. Up top, Ketty Cornerman. One dribble, right wing, Kristen Rodert. Rodert up top to Muckenhern. 20 to shoot. Muckenhern in the lane. Left corner, Cornerman spots up. Fakes the three. Takes it baseline. Lays it up short. No good, and a blocking foul is called against Oakland. So Cornerman will head back to the free throw line. The whistle is Charisse Calhoun. It's her first. And Cornerman, 1 for 2 earlier in the contest, will shoot 2 more. 8-5 Oakland, 16 minutes and 20 seconds left in our first half. Cornerman, the first of 2 free throws, is good. The junior from Yankton with 2 points today, 12 in the overall tournament. Jill Young, 6th Woman of the Year for SDSU, comes in along with Jen Warkentine. They'll join Stacey Oistad, Ketty Cornerman, and Ashley Muckenhern. For Oakland, it's Jessica Pike, Melissa Jeltima, Hannah Rising, Charisse Calhoun, and also in the contest for Oakland is number 25, Anna Petrito, as Cornerman makes the second as well. 8-7 Oakland, just about 4 minutes in. Hannah Rising, right wing to Pike, who has all 8 Oakland points. Top of the key, Petrito. Right wing, Charisse Calhoun against Muckenhern. Takes her baseline, out to Pike, right wing, Young has her. Pike, left-handed dribble, top of the key to Petrito. Petrito, left wing, Jeltima, all the way in the lane. Floater goes. Melissa Jeltima, second team all-conference pick at 14 points a game. Connects on the drive, it's 10-7 Oakland. Muckenhern has it top of the key. Off to Oistad, right of the key for SDSU. She wants to go inside. Now she'll drive. Stop at the free throw line, up and under. Left-handed layup short, though, and the rebound to Jeltima.
That's a great move by Stacey Oistad. You know, 9 times out of 10 she's going to hit that shot, but I think nerves took a little bit off that one.
Pike has it up top. Left wing, it's Melissa Jeltima, the 5'9 junior from Grand Rapids, Michigan. In the lane, 12-footer. Banked too strong, no good. He on the rebound for the Jacks. Jill Young, the redshirt freshman from Mitchell, who's played more like a senior in this tournament. Right wing, Ketty Cornerman. Guarded by Pike. Cornerman will lob inside to Warkentine, who fell down trying to get position on Jeltima, and the ball goes out of bounds. The Jacks' 5th turnover. 15-14 remaining in the game. It is Oakland 10 and South Dakota State 7. Tyler Miriam joined by Megan Vogel. 15-14 to play in our first half. Oakland Golden Grizzlies 10, South Dakota State 7. And much like a heavyweight title fight, Megan, both teams, again, even though they played twice, feeling each other out in the first 4.5.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see tonight a lot of substitutions. It's the 3rd game in 4 days for both teams. They both have deep benches, so I think you're going to see a lot of substitutions coming into the game just because for a standpoint of legs.
We've already seen 7 players for Oakland, 8 for SDSU. Jacks come out of the timeout with Ashley Muckenhern, Jill Young, and Kristen Rodert in their backcourt. Stacey Oistad, Jen Workentine up front. Oakland has Charisse Calhoun, the talented freshman point guard, and also Hannah Rising in their backcourt, if you will. Anna Petrito, Jessica Pike, and Brittany Carnego are the three posts for Oakland. 10-7 Golden Grizzlies with 15-14 to play in our first half. And we will hang on here as we're still awaiting return from the television break. And here we go. Oakland basketball. Rising will inbound to Calhoun. Summit League all-newcomer team. She's been so important to the Oakland success. She and Kidd running that point position. Rising, right wing Jessica Pike. Guarded by Muckenhern. Lob inside to Carnego. Over Workentine. Her layup short, though. She reached over Young to get the rebound. Falling down, tried to save it. Oistad got it. Gets it up to Young, who will hand it off to Muckenhern, and the Jacks will slow things down.
Yeah, I think if Oakland's going to be successful, they have to use Carnego tonight. They need to get the ball inside.
Oistad, right corner to Rodert, who will pop a three. It's no good. A rebound. Nice block out by Anna Petrito of Workentine as Petrito gets the board. Front court, Petrito, top of the key, guarded by Oistad. Going inside, backdoor to Pike, knocked away by Young. Ends up in Workentine's hands. Pike fell down. Jacks have a 5-on-4 and a push. And then Muckenhern traveled. Muckenhern went to pass the ball, and she traveled. Jackrabbit turnover number 6.
Yeah, you know, she got caught up a little bit. I forget with who out there, but just held the ball for just a second, and I think that's a good call.
Oistad and Muckenhern out. Michelson, Bova return for SDSU. Oakland again without the services of April Kidd, their star guard, one of the top 3 players on that team. She picked up 2 early fouls. Carnego inside to Pike, who will lay it up around the rim and in. Jessica Pike, 4 for 5, beg your pardon, in the game. She has 10 points, and Oakland leads by a score of 12-7. Then Michelson lost it right side on the baseline. Pike gets the steal. Up to Brittany Carnego left side. Pike has it, top of the key now. It's Hannah Rising to reset for the Golden Grizzlies. Petrito left wing. Left-handed dribble against Bover. Out up top to Calhoun. Charisse Calhoun, top of the key, dishes off to Pike with 15 to shoot. Pike will drive baseline against Bover, and we will have a foul, a hand check. I believe they will get Maria Bover for this on Pike. We'll check that number here as indeed it is Maria Bover. It is the first on her.
That's an easy call for official. As soon as you see 2 hands go on the body, you know the whistle's going to come up.
Melissa Jeltima, April Kidd, we talked about both return, along with Stacey Farrell for Oakland. Jacks bring Ketty Cornerman back in for Rodert. Farrell, the 5'6" sophomore, inbounds to Pike, who will drive in. Out to Farrell, right corner. Fake of the 3. She steps into the free throw line. Gets it to Jeltima, who will drive to the block, lay it up in. Jeltima connects. Timeout, Aaron Johnston, as Oakland has opened up a 14-7 lead on South Dakota State with 13:40 left in the first half. Since 1982, R&R Mobility has provided independence and convenience for the disabled throughout the region. R&R specializes in automotive and home accessibility. Call 1-800-765-3458 or visit rnrmobility.com. This kind of playing out maybe how we thought it might, because SDSU knows they're in, although it's important to win this. Oakland playing for their playoff lives. A little bit more desperation from Becky Francis' team early on.
Yeah, you know, I think everybody was talking to Oakland about South Dakota State, and I'm sure they came out here with a bit of a chip on their shoulders saying, hey, you know what, we've been in the Summit League for how many years? We've been here before. We know what this is like. We should be the team that's being talked about right now.
And Terry and I talked about it as well. This Oakland team, very, very good. Everybody talked about SDSU in this league, and rightfully so, but Oakland clearly the number 2 team in the conference, above everyone else as well. Michelson front court, bounce pass top of the key, Ketty Cornerman off a screen right wing. Up top, Bover, who will look inside, nothing doing, as she'll find Jill Young left to the wing, who will drive in. Young's 14-footer blocked by Carnego, as she is their top blocker in the Summit League. She gets it left wing, hands off to Farrell, who will spot up, instead she goes to Pike right of the key. Pike, left side, Melissa Jeltima. Left corner, Stacey Farrell against Cornerman. Pass to the free throw line, and Kidd was knocked down as Michelson tried to deny her, and Macy Michelson whistled for her first personal.
You know, I'm surprised to see that Oakland hasn't shot a free throw yet. For how aggressive they are being to get to the basket, the fact that they haven't shot any free throws really surprises me.
14-7 Oakland, 13:09 left first half. Oakland 6 of 13 from the field. SDSU 1 of 6. Inbound to Carnego. As she went up, Muckenhern got a piece of the basketball and also got part of Carnego's arm. So Muckenhern whistled for her first, and it'll be a shooting foul. Brittany Carnego, who was only a 57% free throw shooter. Honorable mention all-conference pick. She'll shoot a pair at the charity stripe. The first for the 6'3 sophomore from St. Clair, Michigan. Nothing but net. Oistad for Warkentine for SDSU. Farrell out as Sharice Calhoun returns for the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. 15-7 Oakland, 13:08 to play first half. Second free throw try around and out, rebound to Corneman. Jags haven't scored since a Corneman free throw almost 3.5 minutes ago. 15-7 Golden Grizzlies, 13 left in the first half. Ashley Muckenhern on the left wing, screen from Bover towards the free throw line. She'll pull it back out left of the key. Another Bover screen. She stops left wing, dishes off to Corneman up top. Keddy Corneman, right wing, Stacey Oistad. Fake of the three. She'll drive. Right corner, Michelson for three. That one's off the mark. Corneman hit the floor, and so did Kidd as Oakland gets the rebound with Camargo. Brittany Carnego, the rebound, gets it off to Kidd up top. It's Pike now, left side to Sharice Calhoun. Calhoun guarded by Michelson, top of the key. April Kidd, right wing against Corneman. Right baseline, Pike in the lane against Muckenhern. The jumper goes for April Kidd, who has 12 for Oakland. It's 17-7 Golden Grizzlies. 12:15 left first half. Left wing, Muckenhern for the Jackrabbits. Screen from Bover. Muckenhern looks inside, nothing doing. She will get it back to Michelson between the circles. Right wing, Oistad. Jacks are 1 for 7 from the field in this game. Bover will drive in and stripped by Jeltima. She'll push without the numbers. Oistad tipped it, and it goes off of whom? No, a foul will be called. It will not be knocked out of bounds. They will say Michelson committed her second personal foul. Jags only 14% right now from the field. They've made 7 field goal attempts. Oakland's made 7 shots, but all Golden Grizzlies in the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, we were talking at the break. We need to get up defensively. Oakland runs a motion offense, and if you sit back and relax and let them run the ball wherever they want, they're going to pick you apart. But if we run the defense that they're supposed to right now, which means getting up, pressuring, forcing turnovers, you're going to see a different ball game.
The Jackrabbit mascot, right as we went to break, didn't like the foul call, feigned a heart attack, and nearly took out our broadcast location. That was the joke I made going to break. As Hannah Rising will inbound a Pike right baseline, and she hits a jumper. Man, is she cold-blooded. 14 for the first team All-Summit League pick. She is now 6 for 7 from the field. 19-7 SDSU trailing Oakland with 11:45 left in the half. Maria Bover, right wing to Jill Young, who has yet to put up a 3 today. Out to Rodert, right wing. Inside to Bover. Pass was tipped by Carnego, though. Calhoun the steal. Sharice Calhoun, right wing Jeltima, who drives baseline, dribbles it back out right wing. Through traffic up top to Pike. Pike thought about the 3. Now she'll drive against Young. Throw up a fadeaway, no good. Bover the rebound for SDSU.
You know, I would say that would be probably the first bad shot Oakland has taken this half, which is the difference.
And they're 8 of 16 right now. Rodert's on the right wing, up top to Ashley Muckenhern. Muckenhern looking inside, yet to move. Now a screen from Bover, left to the key. Back to Bover, right side. Bover will bounce pass to Rodert, high post. She lost it. Young got it up top. Young drives all the way in. Scoop shot around the rim and in. What a move by the redshirt freshman Jill Young.
This whole tournament, like you said, she's been playing like a senior, not a freshman.
19-9, Oakland by 10. Under 11 left first half. Jeltima right wing from 16 off the back iron. Rebound to Maria Bover. And the Jackrabbit faithful here at the arena beginning to make some noise. Muckenhern, top of the key. Left of the key, Bover. Left wing, Stacey Oistad. Thought about a 3. One dribble up top, Kristen Rodert. Right side to Jill Young, guarded by Pike. Mid-post, Bover. Fakes, drives on Carnego. Underneath, lay it up, around and out. Rebound, Brittany Carnego. It's Pike who has it front court to Melissa Jeltima. 19-9 Oakland, 10:18 left first half. Dish off to Sharice Calhoun and a whistle. And a timeout to Becky Francis of the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. She wants to talk things over with 10:16 left in the first half. Since 1982, R&R Mobility, providing independence and convenience for the disabled throughout the entire Sioux Falls region. R&R specializes in home and automotive accessibility. 1-800-765-3458 is the number, or visit their website. They're on the World Wide Web at www.rnrmobility.com. 19-9 Oakland, 10:16 left first half, and we talked about it going in numerous times. All the talk about SDSU, Megan, but Oakland is a very, very good basketball team. In fact, Terry's opinion is Oakland this year very similar to this Jackrabbit team last year.
Yeah, I agree. I think Oakland and SDSU are very similar, and I think they haven't gotten talked about a lot this year, which probably, as players and a staff, gives you a little bit of a chip on your shoulder. Right now, they're out proving why they are the second-ranked team in this league.
Oakland ball, it is Charisse Calhoun bringing it up across the timeline on the right side. She drives in and runs over Ketty Corneman. It'll be an offensive foul. Calhoun second. The starting backcourt for Oakland of Kidd and Calhoun each have 2 personal fouls. 10:09 left first half. Oakland 19, South Dakota State 9. The Jackrabbits scored on their first possession. Jen Workentine had a jumper. Since then, SDSU from the field is a mere 1 of 8. But they're only down 10 minutes into the contest. Allison Anderson comes in to run the point. Corneman, right wing, Kristen Roeder. Inside, Jen Workentine, lay it up high off the window and in. Workentine scores her 4th point. It's 19-11 Oakland with 9:50 left in the first half. And they are on their feet at the Sioux Falls Arena. Rising, picked up her dribble, pass left side, Petrito. Inside to Jeltima against Oistad. Turnaround jumper and air ball. Roeder the rebound. Anderson front court left wing. Allison Anderson, a right-hand dribble. Top of the key, Jen Workentine. Right wing to Stacy Oistad, guarded by Anna Petrito. Up top, Ketty Corneman. Left wing, Allison Anderson, who thought about a 3. Instead up top to Kristen Rodert. Rodert, right wing to Oistad. Bounce pass, tried to go inside to Corneman, and Petrito kicked it out of bounds. Shot clock will go back to 15.
You know, I think the crowd is exactly what the Jackrabbits need right now. They're not playing well, so get your 6th man into the game.
Well, you were asking for them during the break. They must have heard you. They've been on their feet ever since, it seems like. Allison Anderson with 15 to shoot will inbound. Right corner, Workentine for 3. Off the mark, they're ready to explode here. Then Rodert tried to get the rebound over Malone, and instead Rodert will pick up her first.
Should that 3 have fallen, this place would have erupted, no question.
9:14 remaining in the first half. If you're just tuning in, this is the Summit League Women's Championship game. Oakland 19, South Dakota State 11. These teams have a combined 7 losses. They split the regular season series. Oakland won 67-51 in Rochester. SDSU 88-75 in Brookings. Three-pointer good from the left corner for Hannah Rising. 23rd three-pointer of the year, 22-11 Oakland. Then Rodert right wing answers for SDSU, her 54th of the year. It's 22-14 Golden Grizzlies. Front court, April Kidd. Top of the key, guarded by Anderson. Left wing, Melissa Jeltima. Up to Kidd, right of the key. She'll lob high post to Hannah Rising. Against Rodert, Rising will drive middle of the lane, and she was fouled on the way up by Workentine or Rodert. Let's see who they get it on. It will be Jen Workentine's first. Actually, it's Jen Workentine's. No, they called it instead on Rodert. It's her second, beg your pardon. They got Rodert instead of Workentine. Hannah Rising at the free throw line, a 94% free throw shooter. She is now 47 of 50 after she makes the first of 2.
You know, Rising this year has been a lot more quiet than she has been in years past, but she's a good player, and she's someone that the Jacks need to be aware of tonight if they're going to be successful. Again,
that was Rodert's foul, her second, so she checks out. Workentine stays in. She did not pick up the foul. Second free throw, no good for Rising. Only her 4th miss of the year. Young the rebound. 23-14, Oakland leads SDSU. 8:25 remaining in the first half. Anderson, right wing, Jill Young. Young guarded by Pike as they try to deny her. Up top, Oistad, who will drive left side of the lane. Left wing, Corneman for an open 3. Way too strong. An air ball. Kidd nearly lost it out of bounds, but did save it into Carnego. Kidd gets it back front court for the Golden Grizzlies, guarded by Anderson. Right wing, Jessica Pike. Young right on top of her. Pike left-handed dribble, bounce pass to Jeltima, top of the key against Oistad. Right wing, it is Carnego with 13 to shoot. Kidd a fake of the 3, steps in, 14-footer, short. Rebound to Workentine, her 3rd board today. Anderson, bounce pass, Oistad right wing, spots up for 3. No, and the rebound down to Jeltima. Jacks are 1 of 7 from deep. They shoot 35% on the year.
That's not the shot that you want to take in this type of a game.
Pike will drive left side of the lane, pick up her dribble, pass top of the key to Hannah Rising. Corneman has her inside. Pike got away from Young, and she lays it up and in. Pike doing a game's worth of scoring in this half. She has 16, and Oakland leads 25-14. 7:20 left in the half. It is Jen Workentine. Bounce pass, Ketty Corneman right of the key. Corneman looking inside, instead up top to Oistad. She'll feed Workentine over Jeltima, no, but a foul. Melissa Jeltima's first with 7:10 left in the first half of play. 25-14, Oakland leads SDSU, 7:10 left in the opening half of the Summit League Championship. South Dakota State 4 of 14, 29% from the field is all. Oakland 10 of 21, 48%. The Jacks are 1 of 7 from 3. Oakland 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. The Jacks are 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Golden Grizzlies 2 of 4. Rebounds are even at 12. The Jacks have committed 9 turnovers. Oakland 5. Carry out, buy by the bag, singles, doubles, eat in. It's all at Nick's Hamburger Shop. Stop by and see their new look. Or get Nick's t-shirts, sweatshirts, caps, and gift certificates at Nick's Hamburger Shop on Main Avenue or nickshamburgers.com. Oakland by 11 right now, and Megan Vogel, Oakland shooting 48%. The Jacks only 29 right now. They have 4 made baskets, 9 turnovers. Just not very efficient offensively. Oakland extremely efficient on their side offensively.
Well, I think defensively right now, there's only 2 kids on this team that are even being aggressive. You know, Pike has obviously scored 16 and a half. Someone needs to figure out who she is and guard her. Secondly, Jeltima hasn't necessarily scored extremely well. She's only 2 for 7 from the field, but she still is being aggressive. The Jacks need to see those 2 players, find them, and help when they do drive. They need to control them. Offensively, they need to settle down.
How about the defensive job the Golden Grizzlies have done on the post? Warkentine only 2 of 3, Bolver 0 of 1. The Jacks haven't been able to get the ball inside.
Yeah, exactly. They're not even getting the ball inside. Right now, our offense is so flustered. We're so far out that we can't even make a post entry pass, and that's the problem. We need to get the ball inside, so relax, run your offense, and look for Maria and Jen inside.
Warkentine, 15 points per game. The Summit League Player of the Year with 4 so far. She's at the line for a 2-shot foul, and the first is good. Warkentine 8th in the Summit League, 82% at the free throw line. 25-15 Oakland, 7:10 left in the opening half from the Sioux Falls Arena. Warkentine's second is also good. So she makes them both. 25-16, the Jackrabbits have cut the Oakland lead to 9. Front court, Charisse Calhoun against Anderson. Left side, Hannah Rising. Up top, Jessica Pike. Young has her. Pike yet to dribble. Now she'll drive left side of the lane. She'll find Carnego left side. Left wing to Calhoun. In the paint, Pike will dish off to Carnego, 10 to shoot. Pike left wing. Try to go inside. Does so to Rising, whose short jumper over Cornerman is good. Hannah Rising averaging 7 a game this year. She has 6, and Oakland leads it 27-16. Anderson left to the key, Maria Bolver. Bolver wanted to go inside. Instead, her pass left side taken away from Young by Pike, who will drive all the way in, and she was fouled. Threw one up, it went in, but no, they will wave it off. Pike was fouled to the free throw line before she put it up. The whistle is on Jill Young, her first, SDSU 7th, as Oistad and Muckenhern come in for Anderson and Oistad, or Anderson and Bolver rather. Pike will shoot a 1-and-1.
I think that's a good foul. You know, you foul her in transition, make her go to the line, and make her prove that she can make those free throws. Should she get a transition bucket that completely deflates the South Dakota State offense.
Pike is 5th in the nation at the free throw line as she makes the front end. She is 90%, 87 of 97 on the year. Brittany Carnego will check out. Aubrey Freshour comes in to join Calhoun, along with Rising and Jeltima and the free throw shooter Pike, whose second is good. So Pike knocks them both down. What a half for Pike, 18 points. And the Jackrabbits are down 29-16 with 6:23 left in the first half.
You know, I look at the stat sheet and see there's only 3 offensive rebounds. That's given a credit to both teams. They are blocking out, but we need to be more aggressive on the offensive glass. Our shots aren't falling. That's how we need to get buckets.
Young with a great drive baseline. She couldn't finish the layup, and in a crowd, Charisse Calhoun at all 5'5" of her comes out of the pile with a rebound. She'll push front court. Now she slows things down top of the key against Cornerman. Right of the key, it is Aubrey Freshour. Bounce pass Pike against Muckenhern inside left. The layup short. Rebound Muckenhern. She'll dribble through traffic, bring it up across the timeline. Jacks trail it 29-16. 5:50 left first half. Kennedy Cornerman near the left corner against Calhoun. Will dribble out. Now go to Oistad left block. Oistad will take it inside the lane, and her layup banked too strong. She couldn't finish, and Calhoun gets the rebound for Oakland, her third. Calhoun between the circles, left side to Freshour. Oistad has her. Pike up top. Right side to Calhoun. Lob inside for Rising. Over Young, a mismatch for Oakland. She couldn't get it. Long rebound. Oistad grabbed it, and then she was fouled by Aubrey Freshour. Freshour's first. Oistad will shoot a 1-and-1 for SDSU, that being team foul number 7 on the Golden Grizzlies.
I think that's a matchup that SDSU really needs to look at. Can Jill Young guard Hannah Rising? Not because of her athletic ability, but merely because of her height. They need to have someone that can either front there or someone that can play behind and guard her.
April Kidd Back in for Charisse Calhoun, both the starting guards for Oakland with 2 personals at this point. One-on-one opportunity for Stacey Oistad, whose free throw is good. Oistad only 58% on the year, but as we documented yesterday during the semifinals, has been shooting at an 80% clip the past 7 or 8 games. Second free throw try for the 6-foot senior from Sartell, Minnesota, to cut the Oakland lead to 11 is good. Oistad makes them both, 29-18, SDSU down 11, 5:17 left first half. April Kidd, right-handed dribble, right wing Rising, who will cast it open 3 and bury it. Hannah Rising asks 9, and that'll bring a timeout from Aaron Johnston. The Jackrabbit women are in a big hole, 32-18 right now, with 5:11 left in the first half. Since 1982, R&R Mobility providing independence and convenience for the disabled throughout the region. R&R specializes in home and automotive accessibility. Friends, call 1-800-765-3458 or visit randrmobility.com. The Jacks are just 4 of 16 right now, 25%. Oakland 12 of 25, 48%. Oakland doing it all right now, Megan.
Yeah, you know, before the game, I know we said that Oakland doesn't shoot the ball extremely well from the three-point line, but right now they're 100%. Therefore, the Jacks need to adjust and take that away.
They shoot at a very high percentage. Their 36% leads the conference, but they take far and away the fewest attempts in the league, where SDSU is second most attempts in the league and second highest percentage.
But I think Oakland only takes very good opportunity three-point shots. That's the difference.
32-18, Oakland by 14, 5 minutes left first half. Ashley Muckenhern looks inside, cross court, Morgan Meyer, who checked in left wing. Up top, Ketty Korneman, right wing Muckenhern, looks inside, up top, Stacey Oistad. Oistad, right side to Muckenhern, inside of Warkentine, layup good. Warkentine has 8, 32-20. Oakland by 12, 4:43 left in the first. Kidd, right side to Melissa Jeltima against Warkentine. Jeltima up top, Hannah Rising. Left wing, April Kidd. Pike, top of the key, will drive, dishes off left corner to Kidd. Kidd gets by Muckenhern in the lane, and an offensive foul. Kidd knocked into Muckenhern, who knocked down Meyer, and Kidd didn't like the call. That is her 3rd personal foul with 4:28 left in the first half, so Calhoun comes in for Kidd.
Yeah, I mean, that's a risky play. It's a risky call, but again, make the ref make a call. She did a good job defensively, Kidd. Maybe lean that shoulder, and I think that's probably why the ref called it that way.
Going back to your point earlier, the aggressiveness of Oakland's offense compared to the lack of aggressiveness on the SDSU side. Anderson left to the key, up top to Jenna Warkentine. Right wing, Stacey Oistad. Left an open 3 there, didn't shoot it. Up top, Warkentine. Right wing, Ketty Korneman. Looks inside, drives baseline, gets to the block, blocked from behind by Carnego. Loose off of Korneman, out of bounds. Oakland ball with 4:06 to play. They lead it 32-20. And the Jackrabbits are 5 of 18, 28% from the field. Oakland by 12, 4 minutes left in the half. Pass left wing to Pike. She drives past Meyer, 8-footer, good. Meyer slipped. Pike drove by her and hit the 8-footer. She's 8 of 11, and she has 20 points in the game. 34-20 Oakland. 3:45 left in the half. Warkentine will dribble to the free throw line. Right wing Korneman. Up top, Stacey Oistad fakes the 3, drives, stops the free throw line. Warkentine up top for 3, and it's good.
That might be just a difference maker that the Jacks need right now. They needed a calm presence. Jen makes a 3, and look at what the crowd does.
Warkentine has 11, the rest of the team 12. 34-23 Oakland with 3:21 left first half. Brittany Carnego, top of the key, Pike, inside the line, 17-footer, short, rebound, Warkentine dives. She's tied up by Jeltima. The arrow will point SDSU's way, and will step aside. 3:14 remaining in the opening half. Oakland leads SDSU 34-23 in the Summit League Championship. The Jacks are just 6 of 19, 32%. Oakland 13 of 27, 48%. Jacks are 2 of 8 from long distance. Oakland 4 of 4. Jacks are 9 of 10 at the free throw line. Oakland 4 of 6. Rebounds are even at 15. Turnovers 10 for the Jacks, 6 for Oakland. Buy them by the bag, singles, doubles, eat in, carry out, and more. Nick's Hamburger Shop on Main Avenue or nickshamburgers.com. Megan, the Jacks trail by 11 right now. Jessica Pike, 20 points already. She averages 15 a game. We talk about in big games, you need big players to rise up. Pike has 20, and Hannah Rising has 9 for Oakland, but especially Pike. What a first 16 minutes or so for the 5'8 senior from Clawson, Michigan.
Yeah, you know, there's a reason that she was named first team All Summit League. And as a senior, we talked about yesterday with Can, you're going to rise up into a big occasion. And she really has stepped up for this Oakland team. And I think what she's not only done is help them get on the scoreboard, but she's spread that energy to her teammates saying, hey, you know what? We can beat the South Dakota State team. And that's what South Dakota State needs to be worried about right now, is that mentality.
Jacks trail it 34-23, 3:14 left in the first half of the Summit League Championship game from the Sioux Falls Arena. I'm Tyler Merriam, joined by Megan Vogel. Delighted to have you with us. Allison Anderson, top of the key to Kenny Korneman, who will dribble right wing. Up top, Stacey Oistad. Bounce pass, Warkentine. A layup, no, it's a foul. She laid it up over Jeltima, but an offensive foul will be called as Warkentine did make contact. Jeltima went down. That's Warkentine's first, much to the dismay of head coach Aaron Johnston.
You know, I think he had to make that call. He made that call on this end, giving us a charge. He has to make that call down there.
34-23 Oakland, under 3 to play in the opening half. Pike passes tip, but Jeltima gets it anyways, left wing. Hands off to Sharice Calhoun up top. She'll dribble towards the left corner. Pick it up there. Pass inside, tip by Warkentine. Anderson saved it from going out of bounds into the hands of Oistad for an Oakland turnover. Oistad front court to Korneman, left wing. Korneman will dribble up top to Anderson. Right wing to Morgan Meyer. She'll bounce pass inside Warkentine, double teamed. Oistad up top. Dish it off to Warkentine, right wing, fakes the three. Warkentine thinking about it, yet to make a move. Now she'll drive to the free throw line. Back down a defender, double teamed out to Meyer, right wing. Oistad right baseline, who will drive, spin on the block, up and under, layup, no, but a foul. Carnego, and it's her second.
Now, every time Jen gets it on the block, they're double teaming her. So they obviously want to take away Jen Warkentine. And what they're saying is South Dakota State, who else is going to beat us? And that's where Stacy, Morgan, Ketty, and Allison all need to step up.
And Jill Young, who has provided that spark so many times for SDSU late in a half, will check in after the first free throw from Stacey Oistad, which is good. Jacks at the line today are 10 of 11, the only thing keeping them in this game. It's 34-24 Oakland, 2:16 left first half. Young, Anderson, Warkentine, Korneman, and Oistad for SDSU. Pike, Jeltima, Farrell, along with Rising and Calhoun, the 5 for Oakland. Second free throw try also good for Oistad. 34-25, Oakland by 9, 2:12 left first half. Pike on the left wing will drive baseline against Anderson. Anderson knocked it out of bounds. Last touched by Anderson. It will stay Oakland ball. Although some SDSU fans seeing the action through blue and yellow tinted glasses. To inbound the ball, Stacey Farrell, left side of the baseline for Oakland. Farrell, pass tipped by Korneman, but saved by Rising. Up top to Jessica Pike. Pike with 15 to shoot, right wing against Young. Picks up her dribble. Along the right side, Stacey Farrell, top of the key, backdoor to Jeltima, who lays it up and in. What a beautiful play call, and Jeltima kisses it off the window for two. 36-25 Oakland, 1:47 left first half. Young drives Pike baseline, back out to Oistad left wing. Stacey Oistad up top to Allison Anderson. Right wing, Ketty Korneman. Fake of the three. She directs some traffic. Now she will drive to the right corner. Pick up the dribble. Back out to Young right side. 10 to shoot for the Jacks. Young left wing, Oistad for three. Got it. Oistad 11th in the conference from three-point land. It's 36-28 Oakland. Farrell takes it all the way in. Too strong, no good. Jeltima the offensive rebound, and she'll pull it back out. Rising up top for three, and got another. What a huge three for Hannah Rising. She's got 12. 39-28, Oakland by 11. Young right wing will drive Pike to the baseline. Korneman right side. Up top, Jenna Warkentine. Warkentine looking, yet to make a move. Now she'll drive in. Left wing, Oistad fakes the three. Warkentine up top. Fakes the three against Jeltima, who knocked it away. Warkentine gets it back. 8 to shoot. Korneman will drive right side of the lane, lay it up, around and out. And the rebound to Jeltima. Korneman a bit too strong on the drive.
You know, right now our offense is so stagnant. The ball stays in one person's hand for way too long.
Petrino's lob inside to Pike, who would have had a layup on a better pass, but it wasn't good. It went over the outstretched hands of Kidd, or beg your pardon, that was Pike out of bounds. And Aaron Johnson quickly huddled the SDSU 5 for a quick couple of words before Warkentine passes the ball in. 39-28 Oakland, 30 seconds left first half. A 6-second differential between shot and game clock. Left wing Oisted for three. This one too strong. Rebound to Farrell. Oakland can play for one with 20 seconds left in the half. Farrell, left corner Pike. Farrell left wing, rising right of the key. Gets it down to the corner to Jeltima, who airballs a short jumper. It's loose, and a foul will be called. It was actually Petrito, not Rising, who shot the jumper. Rising commits a foul on the rebound. And the whistle is the first on Rising, which will send SDSU to the free throw line for a two-shot foul, being the 10th team foul. Allison Anderson will shoot two. Anderson yet to score in the contest, but she is 7 for 7 this year from the free throw line. Obviously not many opportunities for the 5'7" junior from New Richland, Minnesota, but she is good on the first. Morgan Meyer in for Jill Young for SDSU for defensive purposes. Jacks are within 10. Anderson can cut it to 9 with her second free throw try. One dribble, eyes the rim, deep breath, bends, free throw up, around, and out, and the rebound to Jeltima. Oakland can play for one. Left side, Petrito, 5 seconds left, Rising. Left side, Petrito will take it baseline. Ran over a player, shot no good. Rebound to Oisted, and we'll go to halftime. Oakland, the number 2 seed, leading top seed South Dakota State as we head into the locker room. It's the Golden Grizzlies 39 and the Jackrabbits 29.
We need to get the ball inside. Now, whether that's within our motion offense or we start running some sets, we've got to get the ball inside.
Starting five begins the contest, or begins the second half, rather, either way. For Oakland, it is Charisse Calhoun who dribbles it right wing against Kristen Roeder. She'll take it baseline. Now passes up top to Melissa Jeltima, guarded by Bover. Between the circles, Jessica Pike, right side, Charisse Calhoun, who will drive baseline again. Floater blocked by Warkentine, loose out of bounds, last touched by Warkentine. 10 to shoot for Oakland, and they'll have the inbound on the baseline. And quickly a sub, Stacey Farrow comes in for Calhoun. Stacey Farrow, along with Melissa Jeltima, Jessica Pike, April Kidd, Brittany Carnego, the 5 for Oakland. For SDSU, Macy Michelson, Kristen Rodert, Ketty Korneman, Maria Bover, and Jenna Warkentine. Carnego misses a bunny inside for Oakland. Michelson gets the rebound. Up to Bover, who will drive in. Layup left, it's short, no good. And the rebound to the Golden Grizzlies. Missed opportunity in transition for Bover. Kidd between the circles for Oakland. She'll dribble to the right wing, pick up the dribble. Taking left side, Melissa Jeltima, guarded by Bover. She'll dribble top of the key, nearly lost it. Kept it alive, right side, Carnego. Shot clock to 11. Stacey Farrell, the 5'6" sophomore. Left wing, Jessica Pike. Cornerman on her, 7 to shoot. Pike, nice up and under at the free throw line, but it won't go. The jumper is short, rebound, Jen Warkentine. Michelson in transition, front court, slows it down. Warkentine up top. Right wing, Ketty Cornerman. Pike guarding her. Head of the key, it's Maria Bover now. Left wing, Macy Michelson for 3. Off the front of the rim. Bover has the offensive rebound underneath. Back out to Michelson, who will try another 3, and she won't miss this one.
You know, of the 4 jerseys that were down there, only one was white, and that was Bover.
39-32, the Jacks have trimmed the margin to 7. Kidd right wing. Michelson on her. Backdoor, Jeltima to the basket, laid it up and in. What a job to fake Bover as Jeltima cut to the basket, laid it in. She's got 8. 41-32, Oakland by 9 with 18 left in the half, in the game actually. Michelson bounce pass to Quarterman, top of the key. Left wing, Rodert nearly had it stripped. Up top, Maria Bover. Right of the key, Macy Michelson. Bounce pass, mid-post, Ketty Cornerman. Up top, Warkentine. Left wing to Kristen Rodert. Inside, Bover against Carnego. Dribbles in, and before the shot, a foul on the floor. Brittany Carnego is the guilty party. That is the 3rd on Carnego. And Michelson, who only played 6 minutes for SDSU, the fewest of any player who saw action in the first half, save Morgan Meyer. In the ball game, hitting that 3. Now she'll inbound the ball on the baseline for the Jacks. Michelson to trigger it in. We'll get it into Bover, right side, down on the block, back out Roeder, top of the key, open 3 over Pike, got it! All of a sudden, it's a 6-point game. Pike left side, left wing, it's Anna Petrito. 41-35 Oakland, 17:45 left in the game. Pike mid-post against Roeder. Double team, Michelson tied her up. The arrow points to SDSU, and the pendulum has swung as the Jackrabbits have the momentum and the crowd.
You know, I would say for the first time tonight, when the crowd has finally gotten into it, that was the first time that Oakland didn't hit a shot that really quieted the crowd. Now, can SDSU use that and make a run?
The Jacks were 3 of 10 from 3 in the first half. They're 2 of 3 in this half. Michelson between the circles. Cornerman way out up top. She'll look inside. Left wing, Kristen Rodert, who will drive in the lane. Cornerman up top. She'll drive to the free throw line, down to the block, short jumper, no. Rebound, Bover, put back, no. Cornerman the rebound, what fight for her. She's triple team, tried to pass it out to Rodert. Kidd had the steal, nearly lost it and gets it up to Pike. Pike will slow it down right wing. Pike now dribbles in, pass tip, but Calhoun gets it. Left side to Pike. 41-35 Oakland, under 17 to play. Calhoun left wing, looking inside, can't find Pike. She's guarded by Workentine. 11 to shoot. Calhoun, pass tip by Michelson, out of bounds, off of Pike. It'll be SDSU ball.
You know, that's the type of player that Macy is. You know, she might not make the best decisions all the time, but she's going to make the big ones.
And Jessica Pike, you saw telling her team, settle down. Settle down. The senior leadership of Jessica Pike trying to take over here in a tough environment for Oakland. 41-35 Oakland, 16:45 to play, Summit League Championship. Michelson, right wing, Kristen Rodert. She'll turn and face, up top, Oistad, left wing, Ketty Cornerman. Screen from Oistad, she'll go baseline, lay it up, in and one! Ketty Cornerman with the basket. The foul is Jessica Pike's first. Cornerman will go to the line to make it a 3-point game. The halftime score was 39-29. Cornerman's free throw completes a 9-2 run. And the Jacks are within 3. It's 41-38. Calhoun between the circles, takes it left wing. Head of the key, Petrito. At the free throw line, she picks up her dribble, finds Jeltima, dribbles in, short jumper, good. Big shot by Melissa Jeltima. She has 10. 43-38 Oakland with 16:12 to play. Top of the key, Jen Workentine. Right wing, Kristen Rodert for SDSU. Rodert, head of the key, Stacey Oistad. Oistad yet to dribble. Now she will to the free throw line, stops there. Finds Workentine, baseline, drives past Jeltima. Layup, no good, but Jeltima fouled her, and Workentine will shoot 2.
Again, for the first time tonight, we're seeing the Jacks finally go inside, and it's giving them a positive result. But they need to continue to go inside. They're not going to be able to rely on the 3 tonight.
Workentine, 11 in the contest thus far on 4 of 5 shooting. She's an 82% free throw shooter. Not to add pressure, but she's 12 for 12 in the tournament at the free throw line. Now she's 13 for 13. Don't give me that look.
You know, Scotty Quaz did that to me in a game, and I missed it, so you can't do that to a player.
I have no effect on what she does. Hannah Rising and Brittany Carnego check in. If I did, I would have played basketball instead of sitting here talking about it. Second free throw try for Workentine, also good. 43-40, Oakland by 3, under 16 minutes to play, and they're rising to their feet again here in the Sioux Falls Arena. April Kidd nearly lost it. Pass inside, Cornerman tipped it and fouled Pike. Ketty Cornerman with her first personal, and we will step aside. 43-40, Oakland leads SDSU, 15:51 to play. Nick's Hamburger Shop in your stat check. Jacks are 10 of 29, 35%. Oakland 17 of 37, 46%. The Jacks are 5 of 13 from 3, 39%. Oakland a perfect 5 for 5 from beyond the arc. Jacks are 88%, 15 of 17 at the line. Oakland 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Rebounds 22-21 in favor of SDSU. Turnovers 12 for the Jacks, 10 for Oakland. Singles, doubles, eat in, carry out, buy by the bag. Maybe that's the grand slam. It's at Nick's Hamburger Shop. Need a perfect gift idea? They have t-shirts, sweatshirts, caps, gift certificates, and more. NicksHamburgers.com or Nick's Hamburger Shop on Main Avenue in downtown Brookings. I'm Tyler Murray. I'm joined by Megan Vogel. Megan, SDSU, a huge run early on. Again, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc in this half. The three-point play by Cornerman. The crowd's back into this, and we got a lot of ball game left to decide this three-point margin.
Yeah, 15 minutes is a lot of time to play. You got to remember the Jacks were down 16 at one point in this game, so they are making a run. Right now, Oakland is a team that's on their heels and should be afraid of the Jacks.
Yeah, SDSU was in a big hole on multiple occasions in this contest. Down 10 at halftime, but stormed back to make this thing interesting. Oakland ball on the baseline. It will be Hannah Rising to inbound with Charisse Calhoun, April Kidd, Brittany Carnego, and Jessica Pike on the floor. The inbound to Pike, right corner. She hasn't scored in the half. She had 20 in the first half. Pike dribbles it out between the circles. Right of the key, Brittany Carnego. Drives past Warkentine. Oysted cut her off. Offensive foul. And that is 4 on Brittany Carnego. So the 6'3" sophomore from St. Clair, Michigan, the only player above 6 foot for Oakland, goes out of the game with 4 with 15:40 to play.
You know, and in reality, she's probably the only player that has a good chance of guarding Jen Warkentine, too.
Hannah Rising, Aubrey Freshour, the other at 5'11". Neither one of those a true post player. Michelson brings it across, down 43-40, 15 and a half left. Her pass to the right side, tipped by Pike, it's loose. Pike gets it up, but Oysted tried to strip it. It goes off of whom? Kidd out of bounds. SDSU will save it. You saw Kidd, you saw Pike, you saw Cornerman and Oysted all almost diving on that play. That shows you how important this game is and how bad everybody wants it.
Yeah, everybody wants to go to the NCAA tournament, and they're going to do whatever it takes to get to the NCAA tournament. Whether that's diving on the floor or not, they're going to get it done.
Allison Anderson in for Michelson. She gets it left wing to Oysted for 3. It's short, and the rebound, Kidd took it away from Cornerman. Nice rebound by April Kidd. Kidd will drive all the way in through 2 defenders, lay it up around and out. Rebound tipped out. Cornerman saves it in the left corner for SDSU. Kennedy Cornerman brings it front court. 15 minutes to go, 43-40, Oakland by 3. Oysted left wing, up top, Kristen Roeder for 3 and a tie. No. Rebound, Cornerman. She lost it. Tied up, jump ball, Oakland possession. Cornerman could not maintain it as it was stripped out of her hands by Anna Petrita. And Aaron Johnston having a conversation with Cameron Inouye, one of the 3 officials.
And I think what he's more upset is how did Ketty fall to the ground? She's not going to fall to the ground all by herself, and if she didn't, then she had to have gotten fouled.
I might have fallen right through.
You and me both.
I'm not even going to answer to that one. Jeltima up top, guarded by Oysted. Right wing, with it is Hannah Rising, who hit some big 3s in the first half. She'll drive, 8-footer around and in. Big jumper for Rising to quiet the crowd a little bit. She has 14. 45-40 Oakland with 14:27 to play. Anderson, top of the key, Roeder to deep 3. Got it. 2-point game, 45-43 Oakland, 14-14 left. Kidd driving in and a blocking foul. Anderson bumped her, a lot of contact there on the drive. Kidd walked, but it was because of Anderson's contact. It's the Scooters first. 45-43 Oakland with 14-13 to play. First appearance of Jill Young in the second half. And Cornerman goes off to a nice ovation. Pike with 20 to lead Oakland. Warkentine 13 to lead Oakland. Timeout Oakland. 45-43 Oakland leads SDSU. 14-13 to play. The Jacks are 11 of 32, 34%. Oakland 18 of 39, that's 46%. The Jacks are 6 of 16 from 3. Oakland is 5 of 5. SDSU is 15 of 17 to the free throw line. Oakland is 4 of 6. The Jackrabbits out rebounding Oakland 24-22. Turnovers SDSU 14 and Oakland 12.
Singles, doubles, eat in, carry out, or buy them by the bag. All at Nick's Hamburger Shop. Stop in and see their new look. Need a perfect idea? Nick has t-shirts, sweatshirts, caps, and gift certificates. Check them out on the web at nickshamburgers.com.
Boy, you are a natural. You are a natural. 14-13 to play. 45-43. Oakland leading SDSU by 2. Oh, boy. The Jackrabbits come out of the timeout with Allison Anderson and Jill Young and Kristen Roeder in the backcourt. Stacey Oysted and Maria Bover in the front court. For Oakland, they will have Melissa Jeltima, Charisse Calhoun, actually April Kidd, beg your pardon, Jessica Pike, along with Anna Petrito and Hannah Rising. Off the inbound, long jumper will not fall for Petrito. Oysted tied up by Kidd on the rebound. It'll be SDSU ball, but Kidd is really scrappy, isn't she?
She is. You know, she's just as quick with her hands as she is with her feet.
Oakland by 2. We're coming up on the 14-minute mark. The Jackrabbits with the basketball, a chance to tie or take the lead. SDSU has not led since 2-0 in the contest. Right side it is Jill Young for SDSU. Up top, Bover, pass to the left side, tipped out of bounds by the defense of Rising. Rising made a bucket about 35 seconds ago. Jeltima made one a couple of minutes ago. And back at the 18-minute mark, only 3 field goals this half for Oakland. Anderson will inbound. Top of the key to Kristen Rodert. Off a screen to the right wing. Rodert up top. Oistad wide open 3 for the lead. First lead since 2-0 for SDSU. 46-45 Jacks with 13:30 to play. Right wing Rising for a deep 3. Man, what a huge 3 by Rising.
You know, of anybody on this team, she has played, if not the best, unbelievable this half.
Roder baseline inside to Bover, out top, Young for 3, and she answers! Oh, baby, 49-48 Jacks. And then a foul on the floor. Kidd is fouled by Allison Anderson. But what a minute or so of basketball. 3 consecutive threes by 3 different players. And the Jacks lead 49-48 with 13:09 to play.
Unbelievable minute of play. Unbelievable.
Kenny Quarterman checks in. Macy Michelson back with Young, Oistad, and Bover for SDSU. Jessica Pike will inbound the ball for Oakland. And she'll get it into Calhoun in the backcourt. Charisse Calhoun, left side to Jeltima. Spin against Bover, nearly traveled. And now her pass tipped by Bover. It's loose, grabbed by Pike, who goes under Young. Short jumper, no. Rebound Young. Basketball belongs to SDSU. Neither Pike nor Jeltima have sat in this game. Young again from 3, no good, top of the key. Bover the rebound. Calhoun tried to take it away from her, and a foul is called. It is Charisse Calhoun's 3rd. 49-48 SDSU with 12:45 to play. I apologize if I'm yelling. I got to be able to hear myself over this crowd at times. Michelson into Young, right wing. She'll dribble top of the key. Left wing, Macy Michelson. A look inside. Pump fake. 1 dribble. Top of the key, Jill Young. Right of the key, it's Kenny Korneman. Korneman a dribble. Top of the key now, Maria Bover. 49-48 Jacks, 12.5 to play in the Summit League Championship. Young will drive, right corner Oistad. Fake of the 3, spins to the baseline of the block, double team, bounce pass, Bover, lay it up and in. What a pass by Oistad.
Yeah, you know, the Jacks just look more calm this half. They look so flustered in the second half, and right now they're passing the ball. Not one person is holding on to it for any longer than a couple seconds.
Rising, driving, and a foul was called on the floor. Jessica Pike, who had 20 in the first half, has not scored this half for Oakland.
Well, you have to know that AJ went into the halftime and looked at the stat sheet and said, we have to stop this kid if we're going to win the game tonight.
That was the first personal on Oistad. She comes out, Workington comes in. Pike, I believe, has only put up 1 shot in this half after going 8 for 13 in the first half. Now a whistle on the inbound before the inbound, away from the play. Let's see who they get for it. They will get Kenny Korneman for her 2nd. Team fouls, 5 each way. Rising will inbound. Out to Pike through her hands, but it's retrieved by Charisse Calhoun near half court. 51-48 SDSU, 12 minutes left in the Summit League Championship. Hannah Rising inside, Petrito got behind Workington. She cut her off, Petrito goes up and under, no good. Rebound tipped, and it's grabbed by Petrito. And a new 30 for Oakland. Petrito top of the key. Right hand dribble, spin in the lane, dishes off to Calhoun, 7-foot baseline jumper, no good. Workington couldn't get the rebound. It's grabbed by Rising, then a foul. Rising tried to put it back up and in, and I believe Workington will be whistled for the foul. Workington's 2nd. Since Jessica Pike hit a jumper with just under 4 minutes to play in the game in the first half, Oakland at that point had their biggest lead at 34-20. Since then, over the last 11 minutes and 13 seconds, SDSU has outscored Oakland 31-14 en route to this 51-48 advantage they hold right now. Hannah Rising will shoot a pair of free throws, the 5'11 junior from Peoria, Illinois. As you've mentioned a couple of times tonight, Rising, such a phenomenal player who only has scored 7 points per game, hasn't done a lot this year overall, but she has risen to the occasion here, no pun intended. She already has 17 with 2 more opportunities coming at the free throw line.
Yeah, you know, she is a good player. She's long, she's lean, she's athletic, she's a great shooter. Now she's a role player for them, and she fills that role extremely well.
A 94% free throw shooter, and she almost missed it. It rolled around the rim on both sides, finally dropped through. She's 2 of 3 today, and 48 of 52 on the season. Her second free throw try, she does miss this one. She had missed 3 all year. She's missed 2 in this game. 51-49 Jacks, 11:37 left, SDSU basketball. Michelson front court between the circles, guarded by Cherise Calhoun. Bounce pass to Cornerman near the three-point line, top of the key. Left wing Young for 3. No, rebound, Bover tipped it, and she gets the offensive rebound over Petrito. Workington right wing, guarded by Hannah Rising. Back to Bover inside. Her jumper inside, good over Petrito. Bover with 6, 53-49 Jacks with 11:10 to play. Kidd right wing to Anna Petrito. Up top, Pike faking the 3, got by Young, 17-footer, no good. Rebound jockeyed for, Oakland had it, and then Cornerman tied up Kidd. Or was that Calhoun? It was Calhoun who had it. The arrow points in favor of Oakland. They'll get a fresh 30. Rode it in for Young for SDSU. Aubrey Freshour comes in for Petrito for Oakland.
You know, the difference in this half as opposed to the first half is SDSU is taking away things from Oakland. They're only shooting 33% from the field as opposed to the first half. They're shooting almost 50%.
Rising gets it into Pike at the free throw line. Back to Rising on the baseline. Short on a 14-footer, but the rebound went right back to her. She goes back up top to Jeltima. Pike, right of the key, Kidd fakes the 3, drives in, jumper blocked by Workington. Rebound to Bover. What a block by Jen Workington.
She's a game player, man. She's going to step up in a big time, and right now with 10 minutes left, she knows her team needs her, and she'll do whatever it takes.
53-49 SDSU on top of Oakland, 10:35 left. Michelson left elbow, jumper good. Michelson, 25 points in the tournament. Timeout called by the Jackrabbits. Correction, they actually changed. At first they motioned towards SDSU, then the official apologized and motioned back to Oakland. So it's an Oakland timeout, not SDSU's. Since 1982, R&R Mobility has provided independence and convenience for the disabled throughout the region. They specialize in automotive and home accessibility. 1-800-765-3458, the phone number, or check them out at randrmobility.com. 55-49 Jackrabbits leading Oakland, 10:30 to play in the Summit League Championship game. The winner an automatic berth into the NCAA tournament. And the North Dakota State Bison are big Oakland fans. If Oakland wins, it's likely the Jacks also get in, and the Bison, despite a record just over 500, would get the WNIT berth, being the highest team in the conference during the regular season, not to make the NCAA. Christy Malone, right corner to Rising. Back inside, Malone laid it up and in on the feed from Jeltima. Big basket there, 55-51, SDSU by 4 with 10:10 to play. Michelson off a screen will drive left side of the lane. Her scoop shot, no. Rebound, Bover, and a foul. The attendance for this women's championship game, 4,916. 4,916 on hand to witness the Summit League Championship game. That foul was Jeltima's 3rd, by the way. Inbound to Rodert, left corner. Rodert will drive in the lane. Back out to Michelson. Pass was tipped by Kidd, but Michelson gets it anyways. She'll reset the offense. 20 to shoot. Under 10 to play in the game. 55-51, Jacks by 4. Michelson left wing, inside Workington, double team. She'll dribble through it, and an offensive foul as she backed down and elbowed Jeltima to the floor. Workington's 3rd, the 2nd time that Workington's been called for that, and Aaron Johnston didn't like it either time.
You know, she does make that move really well, but when she makes it, she does drop her shoulder. So if Oakland is to flop, it forces the referee to make a call.
9:38 to play, 55-51, Jacks by 4. Melissa Jeltima, right side to Aubrey Freshour. Bounce pass left to the key, it's Jessica Pike with 15 to shoot. Kidd right of the key. Pass tipped and stolen by Bover near the sideline. She took it away from Jeltima. Oakland turnover number 13. Michelson nearly fell down between the circles, kept the dribble alive. Fans wanted a foul on Kidd. Michelson off a screen for 3. No, rebound to Jeltima. 55-51 Jackrabbits, 9 minutes left in the Summit League title tilt. Jeltima guarded by Bover up top. Bad pass, Kidd saving it in the right corner though. Kidd passes inside. Pike cutting to the basket. She laid it up and in. First points since the first half. And a timeout called by SDSU that time with 8:52 to play. SDSU 55, Oakland 53. It's fun, isn't it?
It is fun. It is fun. You know, this is what everybody wanted to see was SDSU versus Oakland and having it come down to the final plays, final sets. I think what you're going to see, though, from SDSU is they're going to run a lot of sets for the last 9 minutes of the game. They want to make sure that they know exactly who's going to get the ball.
She's Megan Vogel. I'm Tyler Merriam from the Sioux Falls Arena. Summit League Championship game on the women's side. Jags 55, Oakland 53. Allison Anderson off to Bulver, right of the key. Maria Bulver, right wing. Stacy Oistad, three on the way. Yes. 13 for the senior. It's 58-53. SDSU by 5. 8:30 left. Malone, pass up top. Actually, it was Freshour up top to Jeltima. Melissa Jeltima, and we have a blocking foul called on Oistad away from the ball. It's away from the basket. On the ball, it's her second. Aaron Johnston thought there was a carry. And it is team foul number 7 on SDSU, so Jeltima will have a 1-and-1 opportunity.
For the rest of the game, both teams are on 1-and-1. Therefore, both teams need to be aggressive and go to the rim. Force the team to force the refs to make a call and/or force the team to foul you.
Jeltima, 5th in the Summit League and 33rd in the nation with an 85% free throw shooting capability, and she makes the first as Hannah Rising comes in for Freshour. Rising, Malone, Calhoun, Jeltima, Pike, the current 5 for SDSU. Anderson, Roder, Korneman, Oistad, Workentine for SDSU as Jeltima makes the second as well. 58-55 SDSU, 8 minutes, 20 seconds left to decide the champ. Anderson front court. She'll get past Korneman, bounce pass right wing, Kristen Roder, Pike on her, up top Oistad. She wanted to go inside, does to Workentine. Spin move, layup, good off the window. Workentine with 15. 60-55, Jacks under 8 to play. Left side, it's Calhoun. Left corner to Malone, guarded by Kristen Roder. Kirsty Malone dishes off to Pike, who will drive baseline, cut off on the block, pass up top, nearly taken away. Calhoun got it. Then she can't get the 2 to go, and Korneman the rebound. And Aaron Johnston elbowed our crowd mic. You might have heard that a moment ago. Roder right wing, driving in, and a blocking foul called. Roder tried to jump stop. Jeltima slid in underneath her. That is Jeltima's 4th. She and Carnego each have 4. The Jackrabbits, the first team to 60, as they lead 60-55 with 7:35 left. And Miss Vogel, you think that's a big number?
I do think that's a big number. For the game, I thought, you know what? Each team averages 70 points. Given the fact that it's a Summer League championship, I think the first team that can get to 60 points does have a bit of an advantage. Now, there's a little bit more time left on the clock than I'd like to see, but I think it's an important number. At this point in the game, with 1-and-1s the rest of the way, this game could come down to free throws, and the Jacks shoot free throws exceptionally well.
As does Oakland, as a matter of fact, both are about 73%. Interesting, each team scores nearly 70 points a game. Oakland 69, SDSU 73, but each team averages holding the opposition under 60. The only 2 in the Summit League to do that. SDSU already at 60, and Oakland will more than likely be there in the very near future. That foul, by the way, on top of being Jeltima's 4th, was also team foul number 7. So Rodert, an 80% free throw shooter at the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. The front end up, no good, and the rebound is controlled by Anna Petrito for Oakland. 60-55 Jackrabbits, 7:35 left. The clock did not start until Rising brought the ball across half court. So they will stop things to figure this out. Good catch by the refs as the clocks never got going right away, so they convened to figure things out. The officiating crew today is Cameron Anoye, Randy Campbell, and Marvin Sykes, and they really have not done that bad of a job. Of course, there are about 5,000 people here in rose-colored blue and yellow glasses who are seeing things slightly differently. 4,916 is the Summit League Tournament Championship attendance here this afternoon, and listen to them here in the Sioux Falls Arena. It'll be Oakland ball. 7:31 is what they put on the clock. 26 to shoot. To inbound the ball just across half court, Hannah Rising, Kidd, Calhoun, Petrito, and Pike the other 4. Kidd between the circles, guarded by Allison Anderson. She'll dribble right side, pass top of the key to Petrito, back to Kidd, cutting to the basket, who laid it up and in, and a foul. Kidd, who averages 10.6 a game, just her first points today. And Anderson called for her third. And Kidd, who was only a 64% free throw shooter and just 7 of 15 in the tournament at the free throw line, will try to cut the SDSU lead to 2. Free throw up and in, so Kidd makes it happen. Three-point play complete. 60-58, the Jackrabbits by 2. 7:15 remaining. Allison Anderson brings it across the timeline. She'll dribble right side. Look inside to Rodert. Instead, top of the key, Stacey Oistad. Oistad one dribble. Up top to Rodert through her hands, but she's able to keep the possession alive. Rodert lobs to Warkentine, who had to save it near the corner. 7 to shoot. Warkentine dribbling in. Jumper banked home. What a shot. What a drive by Warkentine. 17 for the 6-foot senior from Willow Lake. 62-58 SDSU with 6:43 left. Anna Petrito, top of the key, guarded by Warkentine. Right side to Calhoun. Calhoun will take it baseline, cut off there. Right wing Pike. Pike to the post, in the lane. Petrito left a 5-footer short, and Rodert the rebound. 6:25 left. Jack 62, Golden Grizzlies 58. Young on the left wing. Towards the corner, picks up the dribble, pass up top, and Pike tipped it out of bounds with 17 to shoot. Kenny Corneman, Macy Michelson, Maria Bulver all come in. Jen Warkentine on the floor as well for SDSU. And the 5th Jackrabbit will be Kristen Rodert. For Oakland, April Kidd, Charisse Calhoun, Melissa Geltima back in with 4 fouls. Brittany Carnego back in with 4 fouls, and Jessica Pike. Michelson between the circles, screen from Bulver, and a foul will be called on Oakland. It will be on Calhoun, and it's her 4th as she ran into Bulver on the screen. So 3 of Oakland's 5 starters have 4 personal fouls, and we have 6:11 to play in the game.
Yeah, I think that's an important thing to note, because come down the stretch, if Oakland is down and they have to foul, they're going to lose one of those 4 starters.
Michelson, a 66% free throw shooter. Her first try today, and the front end of the 1-and-1 is good. The Jackrabbits are shooting at a school record clip at the free throw line, over 73%. They are now 16 of 19 today. Michelson to put them at 17 of 20, which would be up at 85%, and she does just that. 7 points today for the 5'6" sophomore from Lynn, Minnesota. 64-58 Jacks with 6:05 left. Calhoun left wing to Jessica Pike. Pike up top, Carnego. Right wing, Calhoun. Calhoun will drive to the baseline. Picked it up. Pass up top. It's loose, but Kidd ran it down right side. Kidd on the wing, 10 to shoot. Inside Pike. Nearly lost the ball. Double team. Up top, Carnego. 16-footer. No good. Long rebound grab by Rodert for SDSU. 5:40 to play, and they are very appreciative of the SDSU effort here in the Sioux Falls Arena. Kristen Rodert on the right wing. Off to Corneman right side. Pike on her. Corneman bounce pass up top. Warkentine. Left wing to Rodert. She spots up. Screen from Warkentine. In the lane. Back out to Corneman right side. She'll drive in. Hand to Rodert right baseline. 8-foot jumper. Swish. 11 for Rodert. SDSU's biggest lead, 66-58. Then Kidd traveled and knocked down Michelson in the process, and she is clutching her left arm. Michelson went down hard on her left wrist, it would appear. She says she's okay. She's fighting it off, and of course, this is the same Michelson who tried to run over a basket support in Fargo a few weeks ago, limped up the floor, and 10 seconds later, limped through a 3-on-1 fast break back the other way. She'll stay in, under 5 to play, 66-58 SDSU. Corneman left wing. Yet to make a move on Hannah Rising. Couple of dribbles, top of the key to the free throw line. She'll stop, left wing Michelson. Michelson up top, Kristen Rodert, 8 to shoot. In the lane, Bulver dribbles through traffic and lay it up. Good? No. Noah travel before she laid it up and in. Bulver laid it up and in. It would have been a 3-point play opportunity, but she traveled before the foul. Nonetheless, the Jacks maintain a 66-58 lead with 4:35 left. Jeltima, left wing, dribbles to the top of the key through traffic, and she throws one up, no good, but she traveled first.
This is an important time for Oakland. They've got to get stops. They're down 6 right now. They don't have the exceptional ability to shoot threes come the end of the game. Therefore, they need to get stops and they need to score. Now, SDSU, on the other hand, needs to make sure that they're using the clock. Use the 30 seconds. Yeah, you're up 6, but let's get a good shot. Let's not just get an average shot. Let's get a great shot.
Jackrabbits 66, Golden Grizzlies 58 with 4:22 left. Michelson brings it front court. Left to the key, up top, Kenny Korneman. Korneman in the post to Workington. She'll dribble in, lay it up, no good, but there is a foul. It is on Jeltima. That is her 5th. The second team all-conference player has fouled out of the game with 4:13 to play, and each coach will use this opportunity to talk about it. There was no timeout called. It is just the 30-second foul-out period that you have as a coach to put somebody in. Jeltima leaves with 12 points and 8 rebounds.
Yeah, you know, SDSU, as you can see, is continuing to get the ball to Jen Workington. The player of the year, you know, come down the stretch with 4 minutes left in the game, that's who they want to have the ball.
Workington, who didn't do much in the first 3 halves of this tournament, didn't need to. Coming on strong here down the stretch, 17 points on 6 of 7 shooting. And she's back to the line for a 2-shot foul. The 6-foot senior from Willow Lake, her first is good. So Workington, 15 of 15 in the tournament at the line, the 82% free throw shooter. She can put the Jacks up by 10 with this one. And she does. 19 for Workington. 68-58 Jacks with 4:10 left. April Kidd between the circles. Michelson banged up, you can tell. Pike gets it. Back to Kidd, right wing for 3. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound, Maria Bover. Michelson on a bad ankle and a bad left wrist, but she will not come out of this game. Kidd putting pressure on her in the backcourt. Michelson with 18 to shoot, finally gets it by Kidd into the front court. She'll dribble off a screen from Bover, right wing. Up top, Workington, left wing, Kristen Rodert, who will dribble up top, dish inside to Bover. Workington, top of the key. Michelson, right wing for 3. Could that be the dagger? The Jacks by 13. Pike right corner to Carnego on the right wing. Back out to Pike right side. Timeout, Oakland. There is still 3:19 to play, but nearly 5,000 in blue and yellow can taste the championship. Since 1982, R&R Mobility, providing independence and convenience for the disabled throughout the region. R&R specializes in automotive and home accessibility. Call 1-800-765-3458 or visit rnrmobility.com. 71-58. SDSU by 13 with 3:19 to play. That is what separates the Jacks from their first ever Summit League championship in their first year of postseason eligibility.
Yeah, what can you say? I mean, they're playing well when they need to play well. That shot by Macy Michelson was probably the biggest shot of her career thus far.
And again, she and Young haven't done a lot today, 12 points. They've each hit a big 3, though. Young's to spur a rally on, and Michelson's maybe to put this away, but a lot of time left. Calhoun to Pike high post, lost it. Bover saved it. No, she didn't, and Pike is down. I don't know if Bover landed on her head or that ball hit Pike in the head, but she is slow to get up. 71-58 is the score. SDSU leads Oakland by 13 with 3:11 left. Jackrabbits are 20 of 45, 44%. Oakland, 22 of 53, 42%. The Jacks are shooting 9 of 22 from 3. Oakland 6 of 6. But the Jacks are 17 of 20 at the free throw line. Oakland 8 of 11. Rebounds 34-28 in favor of SDSU. Turnovers 16 for the Jacks, 15 for the Golden Grizzlies. Singles, doubles, eat in, carry out, buy them by the bag. Nick's Hamburger Shop on Main Avenue or nickshamburgers.com. Jacks by 13, Oakland ball. Pike is on the floor still as Hannah Rising will inbound. Rising along with Brittany Carnego, Charisse Calhoun, April Kidd, and Jessica Pike. For SDSU, Kenny Korneman, Kristen Rodert, Ashley Muckenhern, Maria Bover, and Jen Workity. So we still have a few seconds left in our media timeout. Oakland within 13, and again, they are good enough offensively. They still have a shot at this.
Exactly. SDSU, what they need to focus on right now is getting stops, one possession at a time. Oakland, on the other hand, doesn't have the ability to not score on a possession. They have to score every possession right now. That is not what they needed.
Turnover, bad pass, goes out of bounds with 3:11 to play. And again, you can just sense it here in the Sioux Falls Arena. Jackrabbit ball. Ashley Muckenhern holding it in the backcourt. Guarded by Calhoun. Now she's dribbling with 3 minutes left and 20 on the shot clock. Jacks lead it by 13. Muckenhern against Calhoun will finally get it across the timeline, 13 to shoot. Bounce pass up top, Kidd took it away. She'll drive all the way in and lay it up and in. April Kidd forces the turnover, knocks it home. It's an 11-point game, and now Oakland some full court pressure with 2:40 left. Muckenhern eating up some clock. You can tell Aaron Johnston wants the senior with the ball at the end, and Michelson's banged up wrist probably doesn't hurt his decision either.
Exactly. Muck has the experience to run the point. She's just as capable.
Rodert for three, forced that. It's an air ball, short, no good. With 2:24 to play, and now Michelson almost returned, then Aaron Johnston held her back. So Oakland down 11, a chance to cut into this lead more with 2:22 to play. April Kidd front court. Picks up her dribble way out up top. Muckenhern right on top of her, and she does find Calhoun near midcourt as well. Left to the key, Pike. Pike, right wing behind Rising, who just does save it in front of her own bench. High post Carnego underneath Calhoun, who lost it. Pike saves it left corner. 8 to shoot. Carnego left baseline. Bounce pass kicked by Workentine. They'll put the shot clock back to 15. 1:59 left. SDSU 71, Oakland 60. Michelson for Muckenhern. Now that she's healthy again, or at least AJ gave her a breather, he'll have Michelson run the show here against the press the rest of the way. Rising to inbound with 15 to shoot, left baseline. Into Carnego, who was all alone for an easy layup.
That's the third time tonight they've ran that play for Carnego.
Oakland making this thing interesting, 71-62 with a 1:48 left. Michelson will bring it front court. Korneman was there for a screen, but she passed it away. Then Rodert fouled by Kidd. That is her fourth. And Rodert will shoot two. It's the 10th team foul on Oakland. With 1 minute and 40 seconds left, 71-62 SDSU by 9. The Jacks are 17 of 20 at the free throw line in this game. They are shooting a school record free throw percentage on the year, up near 74%. And they can win this Summit League title at the line as Rodert makes the first.
You know, the last thing that Oakland needs to do right now is put South Dakota State on the line. They cannot afford for SDSU to be scoring without time running off the clock.
Well, but how do you get back in the game if you don't foul, though?
Well, at the same time, but SDSU shooting 75% from the line. You can't afford to put them. You've got to rely on your defense and get stops.
Pick your poison, I guess. Second try for Rodert around and out. Rebound to Rising. 1:37 left, 10-point game. Kidd drives in, right corner Pike. Inside the three-point line, up top, Hannah Rising. Rising with a minute and a half left. Right corner, Carnego. Carnego goes in the lane. Right side to Calhoun, who dribbles in. Back out Carnego, 14-footer, short, no good. Rebound to Workentine. A minute 18 left. Michelson in the backcourt. Token man-to-man pressure from Kidd. The Jacks are a minute 10 away. Michelson against Kidd. Noticeably limping. Kidd stripped it. Michelson got it back. 15 to shoot. Michelson gets by her into the front court with 10 to shoot. Kidd stripped it, and Michelson fouled her with 58 8/10 of a second left. Michelson is noticeably gimpy on one ankle. Her one wrist is banged up. She does not want to come out, but AJ may have to pull her. And Aaron Johnston yelling at her right now. He wants to talk to her. As Kidd goes to the line. This is definitely not what SDSU wanted to do, is let Oakland score with the clock stopped. Kidd will have a two-shot foul because it is the 10th team foul on SDSU. But again, Kidd, very poor at the free throw line this year, 64%. She's 8 of 17 at the line in this tournament, although she does make that one. Second free throw try for Kidd. 72-63 Jackrabbits, 58 and 8/10 of a second left. Free throw up. Kidd made them both. Big ones. And now into the ball game for Carnego with 4 personals is Petrito. Jacks will have to inbound in a full court press. Orchid team will try to get it in. Good pressure by Oakland. She'll get it into Michelson just to the three-point line, who fell down, and they call travel. So things are getting very interesting here. It's an 8-point game with 56 and 2/10 of a second left. Oakland will have possession, but SDSU will call a 30-second timeout. Again, since 1982, R&R Mobility, independence and convenience for the disabled throughout the region. 1-800-765-3458, rnrmobility.com. You've been in that huddle, Megan. You've heard AJ as a coach and as a player. What's he talking about right now? What is he stressing to this Jackrabbit team?
Right now he's telling them to calm down. Just be patient. Run the press break. The press break will get them open. How they handle the press in the last 56 seconds is going to determine the outcome of this game. So what he wants to do is he wants to get, most of the time, I'm guessing he wants Ashley Muckenhern handling the ball. Macy Michelson's a great ball handler, but you're going to give the ball to your senior and let her shoot the free throws. Let her make good decisions.
A little surprised, too. Young, with how well she shot free throws this year, not in the game right now.
Yeah, you know, I think he's trying to go with a little bit more experience, and it doesn't surprise me in a championship game you are going to go with your more experienced players.
Pike gets the inbound, top of the key, inside Carnego, through her hands, and Michelson knocks the ball out of bounds. 49 and 6/10 of a second to play. 72-64, SDSU leads Oakland by 8. Hannah Rising will inbound left side of the baseline. Rising, still looking, gets it into Pike, left corner. 3 over Michelson, short. Rebound tipped. Orchid team grabbed it. She'll dribble once, and she's fouled with 43 and 9/10 of a second left. 72-64, SDSU by 8. And Orchid team back to the line. 19 points today. And she will have the opportunity to shoot 2 more and make this a 10-point game. She also has 8 rebounds today, nearing a double-double. First of 2 for Orchid team. She is still yet to miss in this tournament at the free throw line.
You know, Jen makes this free throw. It's hard for me to say that this game is within reach for Oakland. It's a 4-possession game with 43 seconds left. With how well the Jacks shoot free throws and shoot the 3, I just think if she makes this free throw, game's over.
That's certainly SDSU's to lose with 43 and 9/10 left. Orchid team makes them both. Talk about rising up. Brought up the court by April Kidd with 40 seconds left. All the way in, lay it up and in for 2. That's what Oakland needed. Kidd lays it up and in. Timeout by Becky Francis. Full timeout will step aside. Up 8, 39 and 2/10 of a second left. Orchid team will inbound. Muckenhern, Korneman, Rodert, and Michelson all on a line at the free throw line. Orchid team will get it into Rodert underneath the basket. Pike trying to trap her. She's double teamed. Picks up the ball, and she's fouled with 35 and 7/10 of a second left. We'll see who they get for it officially. They're going to get Pike. It's her second. And so Rodert, who was only 1 of 3 today at the free throw line, but normally an 80% free throw shooter, which ranks 7th in the Summit League, will have 2 chances. First one for the 6-foot sophomore from Salem. Too strong. Now the Jacks are leaving the window of opportunity open for Oakland here by missing some free throws down the stretch. And now, apparently, there must be a nick of blood on Rodert's arm. Yeah, there is, on her left shoulder. So the official comes over to talk to Erin Johnston. She is given so much time to try to clean this up if they can't get the cut stopped. I don't know what for sure it is, just some sort of a marking with some blood coming out of it on her back on her left shoulder. They'll tape it up, bandage it up, and let her go back and shoot a second. Rodert with 12 points today, and Young will come in, so they may just go ahead and let Young shoot this.
Why not?
They will. Well, or maybe not. Young came in, now Rodert's coming back. Rodert wants to shoot it. Okay, so they're not going to. Because I guess AJ thought maybe Rodert couldn't come back. Now that she can, she'll shoot. So Young comes up and then sits back down. Rodert's back to the line. Trying to put the Jacks up 9 with 35 and 7/10 of a second left, and she does. She made 1 of 2. Oakland will scurry it up the floor. Kidd brings it across half court. 33 seconds left. Behind the back dribble. Right wing spins in the lane. Floater from 10. Short, no good. Rebound, Jen Workentine, and she's hacked with 27 and 7/10 of a second left. And the Jacks lead by 9. Workentine today, 21 points and either 9 or 10 rebounds. We'll verify that in a moment. Anna Petrito is called for her first. Workentine at the line. A 2-shot foul. First one, good. Workentine today, 9 of 9 at the line. For the tournament, 19 of 19. As ridiculous as that sounds. On the way, 20 of 20.
I think that would set the single game record. I remember looking in the things today, and it was 10 for 10 was the highest that anybody's ever done.
Jacks by 11, driving all the way in. Layup no good by Petrito. It's loose. Rudder comes out with it. And Calhoun will foul her with 18 and 4/10 of a second left. And this one is just about over. Calhoun commits her 5th, so her afternoon is complete. And Roeder can try to seal the deal with a couple of free throws as the Jacks lead it by 11 with 18 and 4/10 of a second left.
You know, it's fun to look over the bench right now and see the kids. I can almost sense that they're going to go to the NCAA tournament.
Roeder's first is good. We presumed the Jacks were already in, but this not only puts the icing on the cake, but also the possibility of a much higher seed in the NCAA tournament. Second free throw try, also good for Roeder. 79-66, 18 seconds to play. Petrito front court. Left side, it's Stacy Farrell, who will hand off to Jessica Pike. Pike, a senior, dishes off to Farrell left wing. 9 seconds left. A deep three banked in for Farrell. 7 and 2/10 of a second left. Inbound to Roeder, and they'll let it run out. The Jackrabbits have won the Summit League Championship. It's a mob scene at half court for the entire players, and Jen Workentine led the team back to shake hands as the Jackrabbits go to 31 and 2. They are headed to March. They'll be dancing at the NCAA tournament.